ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of What's in the Box. Tonight, I get to check out this month's offering from Comic Bento. And you know what, guys? I've really been looking forward to this. Now, I know I've mentioned in previous months I haven't had a chance to read a lot of the Comic Bento books that have shown up. Well, I did get a chance to read two of them. Well, 1.5, let's say. Got around to reading a little bit of the... Oh, yeah, there's more tape on the sides here. Got around to reading the Ant-Man book, well, at least most of that one, and it was decent. I honestly am not a huge fan of Ant-Man in general, so I really wasn't expecting much. The other one I read was Executive Assistant Iris, and... that book could have been so much better. Its biggest issue, I'm going to tell you, is that every issue is basically the same goddamn story. It literally is Iris has to go and kill a target. The target also has a frickin' executive assistant who was trained in the same school as she does, and also has a flower-themed name. They fight, Iris wins, Iris kills her target, lather, rinse, repeat for 6 issues. It's terribly written, in all seriousness. The artwork, though, was good. So that one was not as good as I had hoped. Now, I wish I could tell you what the theme to this month's Comic Bento is, but I totally forgot, and I can't find where I stuck the card from last month, which tells you, I think this month's, I think it might have been masks, or something about masks. I'll find out, though. Let's bust this little bastard open, and, well, it's bagged and boarded, as always. It also comes with bubble wrap. That's kind of new. And I can already see what the top book is, but I would really like to see exactly what the fuck's in here. For some reason, my knife is not cutting through shit. I'm going to have to get that thing sharpened, I think. So, let's rip and tear at all this. Yeah, masks is the theme. I'm going to put the card over there so that way it doesn't spoil what's all here. Put all that down there. Here we go. So, why don't we take a look at the book that's on top, which is Captain Marvel. Kind of weird that, you know, the theme is masks, and the first one up is a book about a superhero who, at least as the cover shows, doesn't wear a mask. There is a mask on the back cover, at least. This is probably, what, first 1 through 6. Alright, well, you know, I have been curious about this new version of Captain Marvel. Now I finally have a chance. That is totally cool. Our next book is from Dark Horse. It's a book called Orchid. No, I don't know what the hell Orchid is. Let's see. When corporate greed and environmental carelessness lead to society's collapse, the seas rose and the landscape of the world was altered. Now, okay, so it's basically like a post-apocalyptic sort of thing. Well, that might be decent. Kind of have hopes. And our next book is Mark Waid's Green Hornet. Specifically, the Green Hornet, according to the spine, it's Green Hornet Bully. It's a miniseries called Bully. It's called Bully Pulpit. I'm going to tell you guys, I did read the first 10 issues of this series, which was Kevin Smith taking the Green Hornet movie script he wrote and adapting it into a comic book series. Those first 10 issues were awesome. The moment that Smith stopped writing is the moment I stopped reading. I guess now I get my chance to see exactly how the Green Hornet is handled when written by Mark Waid, which is very cool. I'm just taking a look at some of the artwork here. So apparently this is more of a classic Green Hornet because we've got a male, you know, Kato again. That was one of the cool things about Smith's script, is that Kato was a woman. Anyway, I'm going to totally give that thing a read. Up next, we have another book from Valiant Comics, and this one is Harbinger Volume 1. I actually remember reading the old Harbinger books. Wait, what the hell? So this is Volume 1. Oh, okay, yeah, the back, it only shows the covers for issues 2 through 5, but then it says in the bottom that it does collect issues 1 through 5. So that's totally cool. And I have liked what I've read from Valiant thanks to Comic Bento, so now I get to see exactly how Harbinger plays out. But first I think I'm going to want to read that Exo fucking Manowar Ninjak book first, so I'm just going to have to start making a pile of the Valiant books I haven't read yet and give it a look. Is that really it? Well, holy fuck it is. Alright, so, in comics, a mask is most often means someone coming. See Green Hornet Volume 1, Captain Marvel, Orchid, and Harbinger. Yeah, it's really just four books? Okay. That just feels a little lacking to me, because most other months you get like 5 books. Normally one of them would be like a hardcover, or it would be like a different size, or this feels just a touch lacking because it's only 4 books. But the good news about that is that it gives me a little bit less of a fucking backlog when I can open up time from reading Mouse and Parasite and Bone and everything else I've been reading lately. So yeah, I'm totally looking forward to reading all 4 of these. I definitely have hopes on 3 of them. I'm still not sure about Orchid. I know nothing about Orchid. However, though the other 3 certainly do sound awesome. I'm just curious about something. Hang on. Let's see. $20, $10. So basically, these 2 right here, right here alone, are already covering the cost of the box. See, 17 and 18. So yeah, I honestly am still kind of surprised, because I happen to remember other months when we got a book whose cover price already matched the cost of the box. We don't even have that here. Instead, we've got one book at $20, and that comes rather close, and that feels a little bit pricey. It really does, because there's not much here, and $20 normally gets you a touch more than this. But anyway, I do have high hopes on all 4 of these books, and if I get around to reading any of them before the next comic bento comes in, I'll totally tell you guys all about it before I jump into the next box. By the way, what is next month's theme? Because normally it tells you. Well, the only thing which is in all caps in the little intro on top is Diva. And that's normally how they tell you what the next theme is. So, next month's theme is Diva. Interesting. Kind of curious exactly what's going to be coming in that box. But, you know what, guys? I now have even more comics I can hopefully get around to reading real soon. And hopefully they will be as good as most of the other things I've gotten from Comic Bento. And with that, we come to the close of another installment of What's in the Box. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.